Hello and welcome to another episode of Avarian Mail. I'm LastofAvari and this is a pair of so-called true wireless earbuds. The model title is F9 TWS. They can easily be found on eBay or AliExpress and lots of different sellers. As you can see, this is a completely generic box with a minimal amount of any sort of information, a little bit of Chinese, and just this text label in English. But of course you have English manual. You also have this charging cable, so that kind of helps you. And so, by the way, this cable is white and the actual headset is black, so that's an interesting design decision indeed, but it works, so whatever. So you have this little leaflet first, completely in English, not the worst kind of Chinese English, I suppose, although it lacks punctuation a little bit. Every now and then it has instructions for charging, pairing and controls, which will help you to operate the whole thing. This is our glorious device, F9 earpieces. They are inside this charging box. As you can see, you have two earpieces, and when you put them out of the case, they start pairing to the phone and connecting if they're already paired, and that happens pretty quickly. You can use them separately, and also they have these buttons which are actually touch sensitive, so you have to align them properly in your ear so you wouldn't trigger these buttons with your ear, because of course any kind of skin will do. And when you put them back, they just start charging and turning themselves off. By default you will see them as F9 5.0. As you can see, I've just removed them from charging case, so they have 100% battery and their sound quality is completely fine. Of course, they are not audiophile quality. I've bought them for about $11. That was, I think, $10.90 actually, so a tiny bit less. I've ordered them about a month ago, and they arrived actually a couple days ago, so I had some time to test them out, and yeah, they're pretty nice. The sound quality is decent. Of course, you can swap out these rubbery parts. You have 3 pairs of them of different size, and if you actually put them back, you'll see they have these contacts here, like golden looking, and the setup is that these parts, these kind of pockets, they are magnetic, so you don't have to align them too perfectly. Just put them back like this. You can see that they started charging. Charging indicators with these 4 blue dots for each earpiece, and then you have indicators of charge here on the pieces themselves, and here 91%, that's the charge level of the actual case. It has 2000 mAh rated battery, so it will be enough, I think, for a week of work. That depends how often do you use it. As you can see, this charge indicator for pretty much everything is visible through this semi-translucent top part. And you can also use this device not just for charging these earpieces. You can charge the whole device with a micro USB cable. I have already plenty enough of various cables and chargers, so that's not a trouble for me, not a problem. And you also have this USB type A port, and yes, that means exactly what you are thinking about right now. You can use it as a tiny power bank. Of course, that's not a huge battery, 2000 milliamps. That's usable capacity of 2/3 of that, so about 1300 I think. So that's not a lot, that's not 1.5 of a battery of modern phones usually, but if you only have this in your pocket or in your bag, if you forgot your power bank or you don't have any, then if your phone is empty and you really need to make a call, it can actually save your bot. I think I can use them for like a week probably, because I only use this sort of headphones for listening podcasts when I'm going to and back from work, and maybe a bit of YouTube when I'm back home on my couch or whatever. So if you are using them more than that, you can charge them more than once a day, I suppose. So in my case, it will probably actually last a week. The instruction manual says that these pieces by themselves can work for about 5 hours of talking time. I don't know if that's actually true, but I suppose they can actually work for about like 4 hours maybe. I haven't been using them too much, so I wasn't able to completely discharge them. So that can be actually right. If you use them more than that, then you obviously have to put them back and charge them for a bit and then remove them again. You can't really use them for 8 hours in a row, but regularly people are not really doing that. So most of the time when you finished using them, you just put them back, close the case, they start charging, and then you can put them back out and connect to your phone. So how often you want to connect them back to your charger to charge the actual dock depends on you. In my case, that's probably about once a week. This is a nice purchase and highly recommend. Of course, when you buy on eBay or AliExpress, always read various reviews and feedback of each particular seller. I'm pretty happy, and if you have any comment, any experience of a very personal kind of using this sort of earpieces, you can share it in the comment section down below. What do you think? I was LastofAvari, and thanks for watching. See you later. Share the hell out of this video if you liked it. Goodbye.